Yeah, yeah. So welcome, friends. Welcome to our new video of debate challenge. My name is Amit, and I'm gonna be a host. And today I'm come up with a very interesting topic. And the teams are. Let me first declare the teams. Teams are. We are on the one side we have all the girls, and on the second side we have all the boys. So the team name are like that. All girls will be considered as Team Hella, inspired by Marvel, and the team or the opposite team will be considered as Team Thor. Very intuitive. So the topic for you is, are single sex schools more effective than co-ed schools? For your information, single sex schools are those schools which are specifically made for single gender, either it is for boys or for girls. And the opposite, co-ed schools or co-educational schools are those where we can get admit to anyone, like for boys and for girls. They can read together, they can study together, but single sex schools are not like that, only for boys or girls. Hope the topic is very good, and I'll give you guys 30 seconds to think about that. Till then, I'll ask Vishal to pause the recording. Sorry. Yeah, so guys, we are ready. I mean, both the teams are ready. Team Hela has Maheen as their representative, and Karan from the opposite side. So I will ask Maheen to open up the debate with her first pointer.
Hello, first of all, thank you. And I am the representative of Hela team. So I would be like to give one point, and it is very important. When learning with both genders, it's very helpful to prepare the student for a world where men and women will work together in the future. So this kind of school is very helpful for student to make up for prepare for career for future in because in future they go and nobody know they will work with a boy or girl. So this is very important for students. So this is what I want to say.
Now you open up with a very good note and very strong pointer. Now I will ask Karan to counter this.
Okay, so as she said, if like it is helpful for us if we from starting if we are collaborating with other gender also. But in my point of view, if the school is of single sex and it is only of male students or female students, then there will be less distraction from academics. Like because of that, somewhere it distract people. Like you like someone or something like that. There are more things happening. Continue with the studies, which is more distracting, and in that age it is not important that much for that. Like we do not have to distract from our path, and that is the age in which people usually distracted, and that's why single sex schools are more better than it than common gender school.
Okay, considerable. I will ask Vishal to get away with another new pointer.
Yeah, thank you, Amit. So as my teammate already said that there are many types of distraction can be happen in dual access schools. Yeah, not the early stage of your schooling, but after some time the distraction can be happen easily. We can't like avoid it. That's why this is the main reason. So that that's why we can prefer only separate gender schools. I mean, female gender schools are separated with male gender schools. Or there are ex, ex, except of that, there are several other disadvantages also. Yeah, in dual gender schools, we can usually see that there are uh, students are misbehaving, like they are conducting, or they are not following the rules, or sometimes uh, the uh, you know what or what I want to say actually. There are several disadvantages also. They are just taking advantages of that schools. They are just mislead uh, actually the exact point I'm not able to convey exactly, but there are several disadvantages also in dual gender schools. And what I can say, As my opponent team, Mahin said that yeah, boys and girls are equal, and after some time, so they study how to work together. And so yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So Nikita, you can go ahead and you can counter both of their team members with your counter.
Thank you so much, host, for this opportunity. As Vishal mentioned in his speech that there is lack of moral ethics and social values and even human ethics when there is co-ed education. So these type of lessons can also be taught as a subject in schools to both to both gender, whether it is a male student or whether it is a female student. So to both of them. And we all are aware with the fact that there is that the subject of equality is prevailing across the country and across all the countries in the world. So, co-ed education is somewhere contributing to that subject of equality, and it also enforces equality among students. That is, there would be no gender discrimination in students. While if we talk about education sector also, so they would be treated equally in schools. They would be participating in all the co-curricular activities. They would be engaging, interacting with each other. They would be learning team spirit and more other things, regardless of the fact that through from which gender they belongs. That would be just considering that thing would be baseless. If we talk about isolating them through genders, like male students should study in different schools and female students should study in a different schools. Like adopting a single sex school policy would not help that much. So so I believe that co-ed education is very good for students, especially for the growth of our country. Because if they would be treated equally and they would be studying in an equal manner, in an equal atmosphere where there is no discrimination, then they would be more productive. They would be more focused towards their career path, and they would hence contribute in the further growth of their country. And we all know that our young generation, especially the students, are the future of the country. So somewhere or the other, this thing also affects that how better they understand the ideology of equality in case of gender equality. So that's how I would like to counter Vishal's and Karan's point. Thank you.
Good. Clear counter, and you represented some of the few pointer as well. So I would ask Supriya to present some new pointers.
Okay, thanks, host, for this opportunity. So my new pointer is this: that when you study with the two genders, two opposite genders, in the school books we already read about the body changes and all those circumstances. We read about it, but until unless you will come through those challenges, until unless you will see the changes which a girl is going through, which a boy is going through, then you would not be learning until unless you see. But when you will see some pain, when you will see that okay, this thing is happening like this, then opposite gender learns to respect that thing, because respect is somewhat, it is required in our country for growth. And moreover, you will only learn to respect under the moment you will see it from your eyes, the moment you will feel the people around you. So that's my new pointer to you. Thank you.
Good. I was expecting this pointer in between our thing, and we got it. Now I would ask Karan to strongly counter this.
Okay, so as Supriya said that there is if there is a signal, like there is a co-ed education system, then there will be more like boys can understand girls, what are they, like they are changing or something like that. Like there is better sex education. The main point is that there is better sex education if it is a co-ed school. But I just want to oppose that, because it is not like that. Because if like you can also see in your schools also, some teachers are not able to like in my school also, when they start the chapter of reproduction somewhere they hesitated, because they are relating with both boys and girls. Somewhere they are not that much able to explain everything properly. But if there is a single sex school, then a teacher can easily explain all the things, because a male teacher can easily explain male students, and female teacher can easily explain female students. Somewhere it is not easy, and your point is somewhere wrong in it. Okay, so that's my point for you, counterpoint for you.
Nice. It was a pretty predictable. I agree with you somewhere. I will ask Vishal to come up with another pointers.
Thank you, host. So first of all, I am totally agree with my teammate as he put some of the pointers, very effective pointers. We can't avoid these type of things. And yeah, so my pointer is that as the opponent team talk about, like we can't learn uh, team management and leadership things if we are not going to dual gender school. So we can't avail these types of skills. So yeah, this is totally wrong. We can avail these types of things. Or except of that, I will talk about one pointer that uh, uh, tool gender school is good in the beginning of the schooling, but after some times, as I already mentioned in my previous point, it can be problematic. We can't avoid these things. Yeah, sometimes because of we all know that the hormonal changes and biological changes are main reason. After sometimes when we growing up, so these types of changes are mainly responsible of some bad activities. So a student is just going to wrong direction, and we can't like resist these types of things, because the biological changes or the changes which is currently in that time just happening in our bodies. So because of that, yeah. And the as Nikita talk about the cultural values and all the things, yeah, we can we can teach these types of things to our students, but these are not so much effective at the time of biological changes is happening into our body. So for that, this is the main reason the student did something wrong, or for this a student's life can be affected. So for make proper rules and regulation, or military type, what I can say, rules, or to be a discipline, you need to go in a solo gender school. Yeah, that's why. Thank you so much.
Okay, pretty lengthy and little unclear pointer, I will guess. So I will ask Maheen to counter this.
So I want to counter that Vishal say about the biological changes in human body and means students' life and the rules. So we can he say about the rules. So we can also make the rules for a mixed gender school like respects the girls to boys and respects to girls to boys. Don't see in a in wrong way to girl and to the boys. So we can make the rules in also like this mixed gender school, and also the talk about the biological changes. So it is the part of the life. So all students must aware of the how to deal with this kind of things, like if we have the if I am girl and in opposite to me and beside my side one boy is sitting. So in school only school is the place where we can learn how to sit with the boys, because we are not aware of all kind of thing. So we on school is only a place where we can sit with boys and girls together, and we can learn in like sixth standard, seventh standard. We are not aware, and in our body is not biological thing is so many advantage, what the word, like not in higher higherly. So in slowly by going school in like this, we can learn this thing in slowly how the deal with boy, how to deal with girl. So this is very main part the students life to for if school is like this. So this is what I want to counter the Vishal.
Good. It seems like a clear counter. I will ask Nikita to represent with some new pointers.
Okay, thank you, host. So I would like to support my teammates Supriya and Mahin, as they told that when students are in a co-ed school, then they both, whether they are a female student or whether it is a male student, they both undergo with biological changes that occur at puberty or at teenage. So they are familiar that the changes are happening, the hormonal changes are happening with both of them. So they are more aware of that, how we can react to each other, not to make fun or not to laugh at it, because it is familiar to both of them. They all are aware with the changes, and they would also be somewhere learn protectiveness among girls. Like girls can be boys can be protective among with for girls, and there is no such thing that a girl and a boy in a can be like treated as they are in a relationship. They can also be a sister brother sister bond also. And as far as this thing is concerned, that bad things or bad activities can happen in a co-ed school, or students can even harass, like male students can even harass female students. So it's just matter that how the thing matters in this situation is that how is their upbringing and how is their personality and how is their perspective of thinking towards the opposite gender, and how do they treat opposite gender. So and moreover there is one more thing, that in a co-ed school, students get attracted towards opposite gender, like male students get attracted towards the female students, and female students get attracted towards the male students. But intentionally, but they have to control their intentions, and they're also aware that they are studying in a school, so they have to focus on their career path also, so they won't be misleading. And there in this situation also the upbringing comes, and how morals, how strong are their values, morals, and how strong is their determination towards their career, and how they're pursuing their studies. So they are well aware of the fact, so they won't be misleading towards in another direction, and they won't be deviating from the path by getting attracted towards each other. So these things can be avoided by them. It depends on students to students perspective. So that's how I would like to add my pointer. Thank you.
Okay, nice. So Karan, counter.
Okay, so as my opponent Nikita said that what she said, she said that can you please repeat, like you can summarize the what she said. I just forgot.
Yeah, you can, Nikita, you can summarize in a few
Just
sentences.
summarize the main point. Summarize the main point.
Yes.
I was saying that in a co-ed school, both the male students and female students undergo biological changes, so they are well aware about how they respect.
Got it. So as she said that they are well aware how to respect, but in what, like she said the fictional thing, but what happens in real life, it is totally different. Because like in schools, we like teachers don't teach us properly that what are the things, like they don't teach us properly that you should respect. Like we know they teach us, but not in that way. Like they can't openly say it. That's the thing. In some schools they can't openly say it. They just teach us what the theoretical knowledge, but they can't openly say it. But in single sex school, when there is comfort between two genders, like male and like male teacher and male student, they can comfortably tell the students that this is the thing and you should respect. And it is not like that students are only like students are only living in the school. They are not living in the school. There is outside world, outside world out of school, so they see the girls and all the stuff. It is not like that they don't even see the girls. It is not like that you are saying na, ki, in schools they can see changes and all the stuff, but other than that they can also see the changes and the stuff. And the main thing is, if the teacher can't provide the proper knowledge openly, then a student can't understand how to respect a girl. Okay, but and what happened in co-ed school, they, like we say ki teacher teaches and all the things, but they can't teach properly and openly, which can be happen in single sex school. So that's my counter for you.
Yeah, Vishal, with some new pointers if you have.
Yeah, thank you. So Yeah, I'm totally with my teammate, as he said. So yeah, if I talk about like we all are grown enough, like we can separate all the things, what is wrong or what is right. We can like select what is wrong for us or what is right for us. We are grown enough. But if we talk about teenagers who are studying in school and colleges, they are not grown up enough like us. They are not like select what is wrong for their life or what can impact badly in their life. They are just grown. In that time, the hormonal changes is also affecting in their bodies. So they are not like in that situation to like maintain their brain that what is right or what is good for their in upcoming future. So in that situation, they took some bad steps or that can totally harmful for in their upcoming future. Yeah, or if the opponent teams talk about, we can give them better education. We can teach them moral values so that they are very well aware how to respect a lady or how to we can behave like a girl. So in that time, neither boy or nor a girl are able to manage all the things because the hormonal changes are in the top level. They are not able to decide something. They are just enjoying their life. So in that time, so I'll give you one practical example. So as you guys are put lots of things which are good only to hear, but they are not practical. If you go in school and college or try to face or try to find practical things, then you will find no boy is making a girl to her sister. All are want to their girlfriend and boyfriend in the school currently in current time. So if they are indulging in such types of activity, they are not give their 100% to their studies also. And in that case, they took some wrong steps. I'm not talking about boys, sometimes girls and sometimes boys. Both took some wrong steps in just indulging in that types of activities, which is not good in their upcoming future. So I'm talking about this. So this is my pointer and counter. Yeah, thank you so much.
Now it was a clear pointer. So Supriya, come up with some counterpoints.
Okay. As everyone is talking about puberty changes, and he also informed that everyone wants to make the girlfriend only. So let me just tell you, it totally depends on particular person's mentality. Not all boys are same, firstly. And second thing is this, that when it comes to teacher, like he is saying that sorry, my opponent Karan said that teachers are hesitating to teach the people openly when it's a quiet school. So let me just tell you, it totally depends on particular teacher. Have you seen Khan sir? How does he teaches? He teaches openly without any restriction that it is a girl, it is a boy. He treats everyone equal. And of course, when you learn something, when you, I mean, how it will sound that if you are only being learning maths and no science is there, how does it sound? It sounds bad. It's not the proper and overall development. But when you are learning with female friends, you will be having female friends. Your female friends will be telling you that I am having this problem, please solve it. Then it will be like overall development. And if you are only learning in a single sex student, I mean school or college, then definitely there will be a hesitation. When you just move out from the school, there will be a hesitation to talk to a opposite gender, because you had been not I mean aware of that world, that how to approach a girl, how to talk to a opposite gender. You will not be aware. But when you have been treated from very young stage, that how to talk to a girl, how to behave properly around girl, because only a girl, I mean, only a female friend can teach you how to behave properly with girls. If she is a right girl for you, definitely she'll going to teach you. Your male friends are going to tell you how to behave in front of boys, because boys have got mentality which a boy can only tell to a female girls. Not I mean, female girls are not aware of boys mentality. Only a boy I mean, guy friend can tell those all mentalities, and it will be then a overall growth. So that's my counter as well a pointer to opposite team. Thank you.
Considered a strong counter. Maheen, come up with some really interesting pointers if you have.
So I want to add like a practical thing and a habitual thing. So if a person and in the school life, student understand the how to deal with the girls and boys. So it take a habit from the school, and Vishal said about the GFBF and all the things. So I want to add like a if student learn in school with girl and boy, so they can take this thing in their mind like GFBF thing is the very not a fair thing, and this thing maybe very bad for their future. And teacher also in some school, in my school teacher teach us no, you are with your boys and girls, so nobody do this thing because it is very wrong thing. It is in our school, teachers teaches us, and the students learn what how to say, not do this kind of thing like this. And okay, so what I want to say uh, students take habit to don't go in this kind of thing in GFBF like thing. And not no anyone do this thing because only few people do this thing which is not aware of study, and it is not aware of the things. So this is what I want to say.
Okay, putting in straightforward, if a student guided rightly, then they might not get in that bad effects. Vishal, I want you to counter this.
Yeah, first, thank you. First of all, I don't think mine carefully and heard what I said in my previous pointer. So yeah, so in that I just repeat the pointer again. So in that time, I mean in teenage time, the boys and even girls are not able to make their mind such like they are not able to make their mind the what is good for them or what is bad for them, what is helpful in the future or what is not helping in their future. After we are good enough that we can make our mind the what is good for us or what is not good for us, what is good in our future, what is not good in our future. But at that time in teenage age, the minds are growing and we are just trying to enjoy our life freely. No one is caring about what is going in future. They are just enjoying their life. And the opponent teams would be said that they are all boys are want their girlfriend and all. So this is not only for boys. The girls and boys, the both are equal in that time. So both the hormonal changes, both are facing hormonal changes in their body. So it is equal to both. Because of that time, the bodies are not in a balanced situation, and also our brain are growing in that time, teenage time. So we are not able to make a right decision in that time. We want some guidance, but in that time I'm just making practical points only. If you go to school and college and meet the teenage students, then you will find to know that no one is like just uh, teaching or learning that how to sit beside a girl or how to make a girl or to their sister, or what type of things are we need to do, what types of respect we need to give girl. They are just enjoying their life in their teenage. No one is uh, careful about what is going in our future. They are just enjoying life. This is what I want to say. Yeah, thank you.
Why does it feels like it is a roller coaster ride? Like point after counter, it is like doing like a tarazu. Yeah. So I'll ask Supriya for a strong counter for this.
Okay,
My
so
pointer.
Sorry.
Okay,
I missed that. Karan, for a new pointer, because it is getting really messy.
Okay. So I just want to give a counter and a pointer both. So as they all are saying that main thing they are saying that if they are studying in co-ed school, then there is no such thing like girlfriend boyfriend, because teachers will tell them. So I just want to tell that is the time in which the hormonal changes become, like testosterone level go up and all the things, and students are like that. In that age, we are moving towards the negative thing more than a positive thing. Like we are bending towards the negative thing. Like if our friend says ki ha you should make a girlfriend or something like that, so we bend towards them because it is something new for us. And we can't, like in co-ed school, teachers will not guide us properly, like you should not do that. Like they can't teach us openly. That what is my main point. They can't teach us openly about these things, that these are the hormonal changes, or you should not do like that and all the things in front of girls. So it is not like they can't openly tell us about the problems that we are facing, like the boys are facing or the girls are facing. So that's the main thing. And you are saying about all these things, sir, so it is not possible. You are like, it is not practical thing. It is just by saying ki ha the study and sex education, all the things are good in co-ed school, but it is not like that. We can't the teacher can't properly openly teaches students about these things. And I want to give one more new pointer also. And my new pointer is like there is less social pressure on a student. Like what happens, like there is something like you also, you can also decline it, but it is true. Like there is pressure on students about their appearance and how they are looking, or all the things in schools, like for boys or for girls. Somewhere it feels they feel shame or something like that. If our teacher give punishment to a boy about anything bad, then they feel shame around the girls, that why they are doing it for me, or it makes some pressure around them, and they can't ask things properly from a teacher. But in a single sex school, there is no such pressure, because all the people are same, their mentalities are same, so there is no such shame that they are making fun in front of others. So that's my new point and counter for you all.
Good. Karan has made his pointer. Now I'll ask Supriya to counter this.
okay, thank you, host. So as Karan said that, I mean, I just forgot what he said. I'm sorry. So I will like to I will like to tell you that when firstly I didn't talked about that only boys are not I mean, boys, when they are comfortable with other boys, then only if they are punished, then they won't feel ashamed. So let me just tell you, when you have a very good female friend, like your vibes match with the girl, then definitely you guys will just learn together and grow together. It depends from person to person. If your vibes don't match, then definitely you will be not I mean, be with that person, you will just detach, right? So these type of learnings, these type of upbringings and growth only comes with friends only. Your teachers, your parents cannot tell you about hormones and all those changes in detail. They just can't do that. If they will teach, then some of the boys are there, some of the girls are there, who are there in the class to make the mess, and they will distract other children's also. But if you have a very opposite gender, very good friend, like your just like sister like bond you have with the particular friend, then definitely that friend will teach you how it really feels to other girl when you humiliate it, when you pass some comments on her body changes, like when you make fun. Only a good female friend can teach you that. And if you don't have a female friend, you only have boys, then only it will be like one minded side growth. You will be only learning that how boys feel, and only you will learn one thing. And when you will be with girls, you will learn overall, because girl and boys mentality is quite different. Both think differently. When you are in only one thinking brand, when you are only at one pillar, then definitely other pillar is unknown to you. And definitely in the upcoming life, you have to marry a girl only, you will not marry a boy. So that's why you need to grow yourself overall. That's why you need to like have the preconceptions about what a girl thinks and how you have to treat that girl, because in future you also have to take care of your wife, you also have to take care of your husband. And until unless you haven't met a good friends or your brothers, not blood relation, because in blood relations only you can't talk to openly with your sisters and brothers, but when it is outside person, then the outside person, good friend or good brother, definitely teaches you that don't behave like this in front of boys, because boys have different mentality, they have different mindset. They teach us, and only a good friend can teach us. All boys are, I mean, I believe that everyone's mentality is bad, but when you have a good friend, good a guy friend, then definitely that guy will protect you indirectly with the other boys. He will teach you that boys think like this and you don't have to behave like this. And similarly girl does, girl knows how a girl behaves, then definitely that girl will protect a good brother or anything with other girls who can distract that guy. So that's my pointer to you as well as a counter to you. Thank you.
Nice, nice. Move to the last round. I will ask Nikita to come up with the last pointer.
Thank you, host, for providing the opportunity. So I would like to say that it's been always said, and which is fair enough, that people should be, especially the male students or male people, especially the men should be educated at a very young age how to respect a woman, how to treat a woman, and how to respect an opposite gender. So co-ed schools are somewhere contributing to that thinking, to that thought. And I would like to say that girls, if we talk about emotional bonding, emotional strength, then girls are more emotionally stronger than men. And they are also not, if we consider the physical strength, they somewhere lacks in the physical strength, but they are more mentally and emotionally strong than women. And if men are surrounded by women in in the environment, which only co-ed school can provide, then they can be also maintain their emotional strength, they can develop their emotional strength. And as my teammate Supriya said, that when there is only a one single sex school education, then people, especially men and women, would be growing in a single-sided mentality, like a single-sided mental growth. So they won't be having the other side on that. So girls can I mean, the co-ed education in which there is environment of both the genders, like there is male gender also and there is female gender also, so they can provide a bonding, an environment where they can learn emotional strength, and where they can learn how to control, like how we can be sensitive towards opposite gender, or how we can be sensitive towards each other. And one more point I would like to mention, that there are also apart from the schools also, there are some tuition classes and coaching classes. So there also people can get deviated from their paths and all those things, because there also students go like with girls and boys, they go together. And what about that from class 1, from class kindergarten to class 12, like to class 4th or 5th standard, where there is no puberty age. So there means there is no chances of distraction or deviation. So there is co-ed education plays a very crucial role, because in that situation, nothing there is like puberty and all those things. There are complete children. So that's how I would like to make a point of that.
Good. Counting, I mean, for the last counter, I will ask Vishal to consider all these points and give a power packed counter.
Yeah, thank you, host. So yeah, just directly come to the point. Yeah, we can make lots of excuses, lots of uh, justification points in favor of both gender schools. But if we talk about practicality, practical things, or if we visit or if we go school and colleges, then we will definitely find the right practical things. Then no one is going to no one interested to make any girl to like sister, and no girls want to make a sister to a boy. Don't laugh my words, but this is somehow good. I mean, the right thing I can say. Or as Supriya is talking about the brother and sister bondings. So I'll tell you guys. if you talk about its perspective of brother and sister bonding, so brother, each and everyone has its brother and its own sisters in their family. So there is no need to make a brother and sister in the college, or no one is going to, as I already told you, to make the brother and sister. They just want a good friend. The time is, because that time in teenage, each and everyone wants to just enjoy their life. No one is caring about in upcoming future, or just we at the time of teenage, we also are not thinking about our upcoming futures. If I talk about just directly to you, so you are also not thinking about your upcoming future at the time of your teenage. You just try to enjoy your life. You just want to make new friends. No one is like aware about those things. No one is, their minds are not so much developed in that time. So basically, just I wanted to tell you guys, the discipline and the ability to make right decisions are missing at that time. The generation are teenage generation are not able to make a good decision at that time. So this is what I want to say. Thank you so much.
Nice closing. So now all the rounds have been closed and we are coming at the conclusion part. So I'll ask each of the team members to come up and do the conclusion thing, basically repeat all the pointers again. So from team Thor, I will ask Karan. Yeah, come on, Karan, go up and speak out.
Okay, so now it's time for conclusion. So I will just rephrase all my points that what I have said, and I will clearly tell you why I support this. Why I am in favor of single sex school. So basically, in the starting, I said that there is something like we are like teachers can't openly like we all say that in co-ed schools sex education is there and teachers, but it is not proper. They can't openly, like if we also can feel, we are also from schools, and in our schools teacher don't teaches us about sex education and all the stuff. We got to know about these things from our friends only, and that is true, that is harsh truth, because we get to know about these things from our male friends only, not female friends. No female friend will tell you that this is the thing and this is the thing. Only your same gender friends will tell you these are the things. Female friends always hesitate to tell these things to his male friends in starting, and when the bond is too much long and all the things, then it is somewhere comfortable, but it is in rare cases. Okay, not all the boys get opportunity to have a female friend that can tell him all the stuffs, that what are the things, why are these changes, and what are all the stuffs. These are only taught by the male students, the students which we are familiar with and we are comfortable to talk anything. And there is somewhere not any pressure. And I also mentioned about the social pressure, and that there is the pressure, like we all can feel, like Amit and Vishal bhai, we can feel that there is a social pressure. We somewhere we hesitate about doing things in front of girls because we feel shame about these things. And this is not something like that somebody teaches us. It automatically comes in our mind, because somewhere we feel shame in front of other gender. It is like that because at that time we don't have that much growth in our mind that all things are equal. After coming out from schools and all the stuffs, then we know that these are the things, we both are equal and all the things. So in my thinking, it is not important, like it is not important to be in a co-ed school in your childhood, because that is the time when you should focus on your studies, you should build your base. And there are distraction, like it is obvious when a girl and boy is there will be distraction, like boys will be distracted. There is the thing, and it is the truth. So I just want to conclude all the things by saying this, that it is not important. Single sex schools are more preferable by me because of these things, because there is an open study, open sex education, and openly teacher teaches us all the things. So that's the thing. Okay, thank you so much.
Nicely concluded with additional pointers. So I'll ask Maheen for Hella team to conclude the pointers.
Hello. So I want to conclude the all points. So first of all, I talk about the if we go for the job after the school life and college life. So how we comfortable with work together with girls and boys, and no any opponent points will counter my point, and nobody give reply to my this point. And one more thing, Vishal said about the practical thing, and when we go to see the all the practical thing, all not focusing on the study, and they are like into making GFBF. So one more thing, it GFBF matter will happen. So one boy has only one girl to make GFBF. Not like one boy see all the girls and make the all girl GF like this. So this is one more thing, and they just make one girl to GF and other girl to sister or and the all the friends. And in the single gender school, like something like a boring thing, just if I girl just make a friend like only girl, no any experience with talk with the boys, and how to talk with a stranger boy, and how to communicate with a stranger boy and stranger girl. This kind of thing is not we can take by the school. Only I also mentioned that before, only school is that place we can learn how to communicate with each other with boys and girls. And one more opponent team said about the we can learn after the school time, but after school time, if we are in the home, if we are go tuition class in anywhere, so this is time is so little time, like 2 hour or 3 hour. And school and in tuition classes, such like just focus on the study, we have not got the time how to communicate with the other boys and girls. We can only school is the place where we can learn how to teach, how to communicate with these. So and one more thing, GFBF and all this thing is, and Vishal Bhai said about we student just enjoy. So enjoyment, and this is a part of the life. If we miss in our childhood and our teenage age, so how we can develop and all the things. So this is what I want to say as conclusion.
Although it was a lengthy conclusion, but I am happy that you are come up with some new pointers and you spoke openly. Good, nice. Yeah, so I'm actually ready with my decision. So let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So with this good debate, first of all, I would like to thank you all for opening up so much and putting out some good pointers and counters as well. So good team spirit and good player spirit. So yeah, so directly coming on to the conclusion, Team Hela won with a little margin than Thor. So congratulations, Team Hela, again. And Team Thor, obviously you did the good pointers, but some of the like due to of some falls, you just got behind. And Team Hela, you did well. So with this thought, I would conclude this meet and conclude the speech as well and debate as well, and meet you guys soon with our next video with another host and with another interesting topic. Till then, keep commenting, keep liking our videos, and stay tuned. And if you want to be featured in our videos, message me. Yeah, so bye bye.
ठीक है, बाय बाय।